to the kitchen counter, widened his stance, and crossed his thick arms over his chest.
Do you want me to get Peter?
In a few minutes. Carly rested her interlaced hands on top of her closed file. How are you? Alex studied the vinyl-tiled floor. Despite his burly and muscular frame, he looked ragged. Did the bags and circles under his eyes attest to exhaustion or alcohol abuse? Carly's gaze swept the kitchen. Alex kept the inside tidy. If he was drinking, he'd concealed the evidence. Alex was the main pillar of the family, and his well-being concerned her just as much as his son's. After an extensive hospital stay, his wife had recovered from her coma, but she had several more weeks of rehab before she'd be permitted to come home. Having both family members in treatment for drug addiction burdened even Alex's broad shoulders. We talked about what happened on Founder's Day. Public drunkenness won't help you keep Peter, and alcohol won't help you fix your family. They need you, Alex. He flushed.
It won't happen again.
No one's perfect, Carly said, but you need to find better ways to deal with your stress. He nodded stiffly.
I've split enough logs for all of next winter.
Carly smiled. When does family counseling start?
This morning.
He rubbed his chin. The heavy calluses on his hands showed his years on the job.
I talked with the counselor a couple of times solo.
Did it help?
I'd rather chop wood.
He looked away, his jaw sawing back and forth as if he were grinding his molars to bone meal.
I'm not used to all this emotional bullshit.
Have you found any work?
I turned down a job in Portland, he said. I can't be away right now. Peter's home. Bev has 3 more weeks of rehab, and then she'll be released too. They need me here.
They do, Carly agreed. No signs of local jobs? Alex dropped his arms to his sides. His fingers curled into meaty, frustrated fists.
Not after the O'Rourkes fired me and claimed my work was subpar. I still can't believe it. They wiped out a 20-year reputation and my good name in one day.
Last time we talked, you were hiring a lawyer. Lack of work and income was going to be a serious hindrance to the family's recovery.
I didn't have much of a choice. I'm suing them for breach of contract and slander.
Anger blazed from his brown eyes.
I have never done subpar work in my life. I can't let them ruin my family's future. Even people who don't believe I'd do shoddy work are shunning me. The O'Rourke Resort is the biggest job in town. No one wants to jeopardize his income by pissing them off.
Carly opened her file. She scanned her last report. The family's savings were likely wiped out. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Alex's gaze turned bleak.
I don't want to lose my house.
Did you fill out those papers I gave you for public assistance?
I sent them in.
Distaste radiated from his frown.
I can't believe I'm applying for food stamps and welfare. I've never been late paying a bill in my whole life, but if I can't bring in some money, that's going to change fast.
Food stamps don't exist anymore. You'll get a debit card. Alex slammed a fist on the countertop beside him. Carly startled. Dishes jumped behind the glass-doored cabinets.
You can call it whatever you want. It's still a fucking handout.
He recrossed his arms, his posture stiff and unyielding. Carly's heart rapped against her sternum as she sought calming words. You've been paying the taxes that support these programs your entire adult life. You need to think of this as collecting on an insurance policy. You wouldn't feel guilty accepting a payment from your auto insurance provider if you were in an accident. Don't let pride stop you from accepting help.
Don't worry. I'm well aware that I can't afford to have any pride these days.
Alex's eyes hardened. Carly's vulnerability felt acute. She shouldn't have come here alone. But Alex had never been hostile, just frustrated. Damn. She hated second-guessing her instincts. Where is Peter? Alex uncoiled his arms and stalked to the archway. He called up the stairway for his son. Wood treads creaked, and 15-year-old Peter